The SEC, the place where it just means more. And today's SEC championship meant a whole lot. Win and you secure a bye in the first round of the college football playoff. And if you're Georgia, you get redemption after last year's loss in the title game. The Bulldogs taking on Texas, who they've beaten once before this season already. First half, though, not going to lie to you, not too much going on for either team, but things took a turn for the worse for UGA when on the last play of the half, Carson Beck goes down with an injury. He was barely able to lift his throwing arm afterwards. Kirby Smart postgame said they don't know the extent of the injury, just that it looked okay, but he had no grip strength and wasn't able to throw the ball. So, insert backup gunner Stockton, who helped move the Dogs down the field to get the first touchdown of the night. Georgia up 10-6. For Texas, they answer right back at the start of the fourth to tie it at 13. And with 2.5 to go, Stockton makes a mistake in an otherwise great performance. The Longhorns able to then turn the interception into a field goal and send the game to overtime. Texas would get the ball first there, had to settle for a field goal, so UGA will win it with a touchdown, and Trevor Etienne takes it straight up the gut and into the end zone. Georgia are the SEC champions, winning it by a final of 22-19. Smart after the game with high praise for his entire team, but especially for the backup QB.
Man, the kid played just tough as nails. I mean, and he hadn't got to play much this year. That's the hardest part, is you don't get a chance to play these guys. The Florida State game is probably the most he's played. But can't say enough about his toughness, character, whatever you want to say. The guy's a phenomenal leader. He made some good plays, and I think everybody else rose up around him. Now, I've had more physically tough. I've had more physically talented, but I don't know that I've ever had a more mentally tough team. They just keep coming, and they never say die.
Their ability, as they touched on, to respond to adversity, to not hang their heads, but to get right back to work has been something that I continually am impressed by, kind of the resolve that they have. And so, like I said, I have no pause that they'll come back ready to work here next week.
Well, with the win, Georgia will get a first-round bye in the college football playoff, while Texas will have to find out who they'll have to face in the first round during the selection show, actually coming up a little later today at noon. Well, Statesboro had